In this video, I'm going to talk about your shoe design project. You are going to start by choosing a shoe and then creating your design over top of the shoe with a pencil. I would then suggest tracing over that image with Sharpie so that you can see it better, and then adding some colors so that you can see what your shoe is going to look like once it's painted. Then you are going to go ahead and trace your design using the tracing paper. Lay the tracing paper over top of your image, and then you are just going to use a pencil to trace out the different areas of your shoe that you want to be seen. Once you have your shoe traced on the tracing paper, you can lift it up and see if there is anything else that you want to add. You can definitely tell that there's some differences from the tracing, from the drawing. So there's some stitching that I want to add back in there. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in with my pencil. And so just take a look at it, see if it's what you want, and if you need to make any revisions, you can just lay that tracing over top, line it back up, and add those areas in that you maybe want to add to your shoe. The next step we are going to do is we are going to flip this over and we are going to use our pencil and scribble over every single line of our shoe that is going to be traced onto our canvas board. The reason that we do this is so that when you go ahead to trace this image onto the canvas board, it actually transfers over. Make sure that you're pushing down hard on your pencil. So now that we have that finished, we're going to go ahead and look at our board. This is going to be the size of the board that you're going to use to paint your shoe with. And you just want to start thinking about how you want to lay your shoe out on the board. Try different angles before you commit to one thing. See what you like, and then once you have found an angle that you prefer, you can go ahead and start tracing, and I'll show you how to do that here next. Just a pro tip for you, once you've found the angle that you like, tape your tracing paper down onto the canvas board. This will help to keep the tracing paper from moving when you trace. You're going to go ahead and use your pencil, trace over the lines of your design. You might want to push a little bit harder to make sure that that image transfers onto the board. I'm going to go ahead and show you my final design. This is when it was all painted and finished. This is what yours will look like when you're done. So I showed you my finished project, that way you could see what yours is going to look like when you are finished. But before you start painting, you are going to have to go and watch the color mixing exercise video and try that exercise before you actually start painting your canvas. All right, have fun.